Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniel Elisha. So today I'm going to be telling you some of the pros and cons on how to go about catfish production from the start to finish. I have been into catfish production. I've done the hatching aspect of it. I've done the growing up. I've done the processing. And these are the three basic things about catfish: the hatching, the production, that's the growing up, and the processing. Basically, I'm going to be specifying on Cliras garipinus and Heterobranchus bidosalis because these are basically the two types of catfish that a lot of people do. So I don't know much about tilapia. I don't know much about other breeds, but I am going to be specifying on Cliras, or I'm going to be specifying on catfish. So before you start catfish processing, this is something that I've done a number of years, no, for almost 10 years. I'm into this business for almost 10 years, and it's something I see do till today. Though we are more specifying on processing of catfish now. So before you enter into catfish, number one thing you have to do is that do not think you have the theory knowledge of it before venturing into this. Let me tell you a story. In the year 2019, yes, we are based in Ilorin. So in the year 2019, I was working in a farm, and in that farm, something very strange happened because we do hatch fish, and we ran out of stock then. So we had to travel from Ilorin to Offa to go and get some fries. That is, they were just about, I think, 7 days old from the date at which they had them. So we traveled to go and get these fries as far as Offa. I still remember the story vividly because it was very devastating story. So on getting to Offa, we got about 40,000 fries. So though that is a very small number, people who hatch fish understand that this is a very small number. So we got about 40,000 fries, and I think then it was around 5 naira, 7 naira or so per one. So because then they do sell this fingerlings, standard fingerlings between 25 to 30 naira for one. It's not now that things are very expensive. So on bringing them, they started growing well. So it was just remaining 1 week for us to sell them. So we discovered that 1 week to the time we sell them, they started dying, having body rot, having antenna rot, just dying, and we lost over 30,000. Yeah, I think we ended up selling less than 5,000 because we lost over 35,000 of them. So you could just imagine such a disaster. So for you to go into catfish hatching, these are some of the things that you should really need to put into consideration. Number one of it, if basically I told you that we have three aspects. So I am going to be analyzing these three aspects vividly from my own experience and how the market is. Now, the truth of the matter is, if you really understand hatching can turn you to be a millionaire in less than 2 years from the day you start. That is the reality. But you need to understand the business. Do not just jump into it that, oh, there's money in hatching, then boom. We who are professional hatchers, for more than 3 years now, we've not hatched. We have faced some challenges. I am going to be sharing in this video. I just need you to watch it to the end. So, starting from the hatching aspect of it, I told you that if you have luck and you know how to select your parent stock, that's your brood stock, very well, you should be able to get sometimes up to 30,000 or more from just one female of hatching. So what you will do is that know how to select your breed stock and get somebody who is professional enough to guide you on how to go about this. And the person should be somebody you can easily reach out to anytime, anyhow. Because there are sometimes that your fishes will not give you sign in the morning, but in the midnight, sometimes when you get there to go and feed them around 12 a.m. or so, trust me, that is when you disaster will struck you. That is when you start seeing some funny stuff, some disease that you've never expected before. So make sure somebody who is mentoring you, if you are not a pro, somebody who is mentoring you is always handy. The person that taught us how to hatch fish, he was in Ilorin, he's still in Ilorin with us, but the person had to go and learn it in Ibadan, in one of the farms in Ibadan. They did not pay me, so obviously I'm not going to mention their name to advertise them. So he went to go and learn in Ibadan. I think then we paid about 150,000. I'm talking of something of over 10 years ago from now. So now, if you want to learn how to hatch catfish, well, if you know somebody, but if you just want to go as a layman, it should be something in hundred of thousand because it is what generates money if you truly understand and you have good hands that will teach you. So That is how it happened. Getting of good brew. So, and another thing is water. The average and normal pH for every hatcher should be between 6 and 7. It shouldn't be less, it shouldn't be high. Anything outside, below, or above this, definitely you are going to have issues. And you see this issue of water, this is one of the issues that have really stopped us as well from also hatching, because our borehole is acidic. So we really looked for way on how to go about solving it. 3 consecutive hatching we did and everything died. Sometimes after a week, some before a week, some major, in fact 50% of the eggs we know had we faced this challenge and it was eating deep into our pulse. So we just had to place a hold on it to revisit that area later. So get good source of water or know how to treat your water well. Of recent, I visited a farm and the person taught me some very good techniques on how to go about water treatment that is very effective. He is also based in Loin, but he was also facing a challenge of water treatment. And getting to know that I also had, she now told me that, oh, this is how you go about it. He has sedimentation tank, he had treatment tank, natural ways of treatment. So he had a chamber that the water from borehole passes through to filter all the mineral in it and all the paparazzi oríṣiríṣi need before going into the main hatchery. So by so doing, he has a very, in fact, he has even done either a set or two set of hatching this year, and it has been successful. So that is that for the hatching aspect of it. If you want to know more about water treatment, hatching of fish, you can call me or reach out to me through my inbox or the number. You can just check my bio or check my description. My number is there. You can reach out to me or send me an email. I'm always within reach. 24/7, I am active. So talking about the growing house aspect of fish, this is also another aspect that will generate you money. But the truth be told, if you want to make money from growing of catfish, now the truth of the matter is this is a game of numbers. If you are producing like 1,500, 600, just me, you will not make a lot of money. But if you are growing in tens of thousands, 10,000 fish, 15,000, 20,000, then you gather from here, and before you discover, money is in. So if you want to grow out, there is no much profit in growing up to resell to other farmers, except if you want to grow out or grow up, then process it yourself. From there, at least you'll be able to make a good and reasonable amount of profit. But growing out to sell to farmers, I no lie you, there's no much profit there. So if you want to grow out, just consider it to be a game of numbers. So another thing I want to tell you concerning, I don't want this video to be long, it should just be very brief, but I want it to be very powerful. So another processing aspect of it, a lot of you who have been following me on this platform for a very long time, you understand the fact that I am deeply into catfish processing. The tapa kind of locally processed catfish and the oven dried, 100% oven dried ones that we will just use charcoal or gas. We do all those ones. So we have a smoking kiln that we do that efficiently. And up until yesterday, we did processing, and we are still doing it at the moment as I speak to you or as I'm recording this video. So it's something I know very well. It's a business I know. So if you are into catfish processing and you really want to make money, let me advise you. If you are already in the field and you don't have market outside the country, seek earnestly to make use of social media and package yourself well to put yourself outside there. People abroad will patronize you. And while they are patronizing you, remember never to fuck up or to disappoint, because these people are people that deal with trust and they deal with quality, not quantity. In Africa, we eat quality and quantity, not quality. Anything that comes our way, we eat it. That is not how these people do theirs. What they do is that they try their possible best to siphon and to make sure that they examine what is coming into their country and what they put into their body. So they eat quality, they eat standard, they eat proper diet. So make sure the place you are processing your fish is well neat. If peradventure you eat my fish and you break one stone in it, that means that stone came as a result of my handling after, that is the pro processing. because I've never heard a story of somebody eating my own catfish and the person broke sand in it. It's never possible because we wash it a minimum of 3 times and we degut it. We remove all the intestines, we dissect it, remove all the intestines, and we fold it. And all this process is done hygienically with clean water, not as people other people do. So, and what has really been helping us, though we over 75% of our market is the local market, but occasionally we do send to Canada, we do send to Lagos, we do send to the US, we do send to the UK. We have people that patronize us. So people just reach out to us that, oh, this is this, we should buy this and so side for them, cut it like this, do like this, like this, like this, like this, and send to them. So we'll do everything accordingly, package, put it in cartons, and we'll send it through plane or sometimes cargo if the quantity is much through shipping, and we deliver it to them. And this has been happening consecutively for a number of years now without we disappointing everybody. So when you want to venture into catfish, learn from first-hand farmers like me, because this is something I've been doing for close to 10 years now, if not up to 10 years. And I have vast knowledge about it. I can train you on catfish production, I can train you on processing, I can train you on growing up, I can train you on hatching. All this area, I'm very good at it. So if you really want to go into this field, these are the kind of videos that you should be watching. And I want you to help me share this video to other people who will also learn from it. Because if you fail to listen to advice from experience, you will also learn from experience. And you learning from experience, it will not be good enough. So that single experience of we taking 40,000 catfish and losing over 35,000 has really taught me a lot of lesson. And that's not just it. I would have, suppose saying I wanted this video to be long, I would have shared a lot of testimonies and experiences that we've had over time, having challenges of doing a lot of things, challenges of body roll. There was even a time that we had to, in fact, by this time they were already getting to a month. That's 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So we already brought them out of the hatchery. And on bringing them outside, we just discovered that they started dying and almost 7,000 gone. So we had to invite another person who is in Unilorin that also hatches fish. He now recommended a chemical, not a chemical, a drug to us that we used. And that drug it was very expensive. Then 1 liter of it was about 7,000. Talking of something of 2018, 2019, thereabout. 1 liter of it was about 7,000. So now 1 liter of it should be over 30,000 or 40,000 thereabout for the 1 liter of it. So these are some of the things that if you have an experience and the person will just, I mean, like this, any farm I go to, on reaching that farm, boom, immediately I see the fish, I will tell you that this is wrong. This is what is wrong with it. This is the cause. This is the solution to it. Do like this, do like this, do like this, do like this, do like this. So if you want to reach out to me, I am way open. We can do a lot of business together. But trust me, do not forget to share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I am going to be bringing more insight about some of these things that I have experienced. And I'll be sharing my first-hand stories to you, not from other people, so that together we will grow in this field of agriculture. I am the Unilorin fanboy. Thank you for watching. Bye.